Hello, welcome back to Security Sunday and second episode of Finance at Freddy's. I really wish I got further in the last episode. I expected to get past night 3, but I guess I haven't played in a while. I wasn't playing smart. I wasn't playing with the strategy that I learned when I played this way before. So hopefully I can make a little bit more efficient use of my power. What I should be doing is I should be checking Freddy. I should be in the cameras. I should be checking Freddy. I should be every once in a while checking Foxy and keeping good eye on both of them, and then just windows for Bonnie and Chica. Maybe I flip the camera up and down more for Freddy, and then every once in a while look at Foxy, because like I said in the last episode, I don't need to look directly at Foxy to actually set him back. I just need to look at the camera, and then checking his actual camera is just for me to see where he's at. What the fuck? I don't know why he's already there. Maybe I need to check this way more, like really keep at it. I guess it's worth it to check back and forth because I can't stay on top of Foxy. Okay, Chica's on the move, but she hasn't been in the kitchen yet, so I'm not gonna start checking my light. Cause I can hear when she... I guess never mind. I thought she had to go in the kitchen. I thought she had to go in the kitchen first before she came down the hallway. I just took a nap. I can't process this yet. Okay, I'm checking extremely frequently. I'm doing more like this. And it seems to be working, keeping Foxy at bay. So I just need to really be on the camera. I was not on it enough at all last episode. I really want to look up, if I remember, what Foxy doing those little dilly dum dum dums are. I'm curious if that's an audio cue for something. I don't know what it would be because he's not even out yet. So it wouldn't be like, hey, I'm about to come chase you. Maybe it means he's like well put back. Like you're keeping good track of him. Okay, Bonnie's on the move now? Yep, dang. I kept him at bay pretty long, 2 AM. It's nice. I need to play this like it's the 6th and 7th night, even if it's night 3. Because it keeps good practice, and it means hopefully I'll actually get through it, because what I was doing before was not working. And with how active they are, I can't just rely on hearing footsteps, because there's footsteps constantly, so I have no clue what they mean. I don't know if that means they're close or they're far. I don't know which one that means is moving, because they sound the same, I think. Foxy's still in there. Man, he got out in like seconds before, because I wasn't paying enough. Okay, that took way too long. He really got out in seconds before because I wasn't checking him enough. I wonder if there's like a cooldown for after they get to your window. Are they gonna come back immediately? Is that a possibility? Or do they have to stay away for a little bit? Because if they could stay away for a little bit, that'd be awesome. I don't think I've ever had them like leave and then come back right away. It would be nice to know for sure, because that way I could like, okay, just leave Chica's door alone for a little bit. I know I don't have to worry about it for now. Fox peeking out a little bit, but it's okay, it's 4 AM. And then I could just save a lot of power, save a little bit of time, keep a little bit more of an eye on Foxy now, because I'm spending a little bit more time on lights. And he's poking out. I don't know if it's good to like do the thing where like and then turn this on to kind of cancel out, because if I turn this one on, this turns it off. But for a second I feel like it might do 3 bars of power of usage, and that's not good, so maybe it's worth it to turn it off. And also, if I try to go too quick, where I hit the light and then flip this up, it might cause it to be like, oh, Bonnie is there, but I flipped the camera up because I'm trying to do the rhythm, and then I just fucked myself over because, like, he was there and I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking about, okay, gotta move with the camera now, gotta keep the rhythm going. Okay, Freddy's moving a bit, but I'm not even too worried about it because we're 5 AM. I think I'm not even gonna look at him anymore, because he's not going to get to my window too quick. I'm just going to keep looking at Foxy to make sure he doesn't run, so I can save my power. This Foxy really took me down like 11% power. I thought it was like 8 or 9%, but I was looking at the video, and when I closed the door and he came and hit it, it went from 11 to 0. I lost power right away from that. Okay, damn. This is not good. Where you at? You in there? Oh, somebody moved. You moved? Nice. I think we're good. I think we're kind of relaxing. I'm not too worried about this anymore. We're at 5 AM with 14%, 13% power. We're pretty far into it. Even if we do lose power from like Foxy running or something. There we go. It would have, like, taken a while for Freddy to get there, so I think we were good for pretty much anything there. Fourth night, alright. I think we got this. I think that worked really well. That worked awesome, so we should be perfectly set. I wonder if while the static's going from them moving around, if that means me looking at the camera doesn't even matter, if it doesn't set them back at all, because it's not working. I don't know. It's in the call. Yeah, sure, buddy.
I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
I like that call because it shows how, like, fucked he is. Because you hear pretty much every animatronic come at him. Because Foxy's slamming on the door, Freddy is playing his jingle, and you hear the like the moaning, whatever. I didn't do it right. You know what I'm talking about, the moaning from when you're in the camera, and like Bonnie or Chica is in your room, so you know you're gonna die. And then he gets jump scared by Golden Freddy. That sound is specific to Golden Freddy. So, I don't know, it's just fun that it shows how, like, he's got no chance. I don't know if that means he did something. I haven't been into the lore for years in this game, so I don't know how much significance that specific call has. Gotcha. Ooh, we moved away quick. I like that. Go through to the test for a little bit. Let's assume Chica's not going to be there for, like a minute. Like, maybe even half a minute, just to save some time worrying about that side. Save a little bit of power. Spend a little bit more time on the camera so we can keep Freddy and Foxy at bay. I don't want to push my luck a little too far, but I think like half a minute after they get there is a good waiting time before you even have to worry about that anymore. He jumped out way too quick. That's not cool. That's not cool, buddy. I don't like it. When it stutters like that, I feel like every time that happens, I think it's gonna be, oh, they just got this, so I have to turn the light on again and I'm gonna see them. But nope, sometimes it just stutters. So that's fun. I don't know why Bonnie's the one they didn't give any, like, audio thing for him. Foxy's got his little dilly-dum-dum-dum. Chica's got the, you can hear when she's in the kitchen, so you can tell that she's in the kitchen for that. You can tell when Foxy's still in the, Pouts Cove with that noise. And Freddy, you can tell when he's moving because he does a little laugh and you can hear the footsteps. You can hear him actually sprint. So I don't know why Bonnie... His only audio thing is that when he's in your room, you can tell the same way Chica's in your room because of, like, the moaning thing. But there's no audio cue to tell where he is anywhere on the map. When Chica's got one, Freddy's got one, and Foxy's got one. Because he dilly-dums only when he's actually in the Pirate's Cove. Bonnie's there now. Chica was in the kitchen for a second. What's that noise? That, like, clicking noise. It's like something's trying to turn on that's not working. Like someone's flipping the lights and they're not going on. That's supposed to insinuate that these guys are trying to turn on the lights that were. I like when I'm looking at a camera for Freddy to make sure he's there, and someone else is there, so I know that I don't even have to check that camera anymore. It was Bonnie before, but now it's Chica, so I don't even have to check the right side. I'm just clear for that. That's very relieving. I think we're doing alright on power. If in, like, the next 4 or 5% I have it change from 4, oh, there we go. We're doing pretty well. Oh, gotcha. I'm just waiting for them both to get at my door, and then also I'd have to deal with Foxy. Which would be a problem, because I'm just using as much power as possible. So like I was saying before with the power thing, okay, that disproves my idea with before about you could give them a little bit of a wait time. There's no cooldown. They can do whatever they want. Oh yeah, with the power thing, if you use about 16 to 70% every hour, maybe more towards 17, then you're good. You're gonna, like, the night is gonna end right when you hit 0% power. So if you can do that, if you manage that perfectly, then that's awesome. So if it turns to 5 a.m. before I hit 17, then I'm doing great on power. There we go. And even if I go a little bit past it, I can take some time at the end where I just don't touch the camera, I don't touch the lights, I don't touch the doors, I just wait it out for a little bit. We have the time before, like after we lose power, where Freddy takes his time and comes up to my door and sings a song. So we can use a little bit more. It's not end of the game if I do run out of power, because we have a little bit of time to wait. I'm gonna stop worrying about Freddy because he's in the dining area. He's too far away to even care about. I think we're good. We're pretty good into 5 a.m. As long as I don't let Foxy move too fast, I think we're gonna be okay. Uh-oh. I waited a little bit too long on that one. So we'll open that one and hopefully we can wait it out. Wait, should we keep that on and then hopefully we run out of power? Yeah, let's run out of power. Let's get as far into power usage as possible. Okay. My plan was, if Bonnie's there, I don't know if he can jump in without me coming into the camera, but Foxy was about to come, so I needed to run the power out before I got jump scared by either of them. But we made it, so it's all good. Okay, they just both went away at the same time. It's fine, it's cool, everything's okay. Oh, this is the reverse one. I remember one time I heard the reverse version of this, and they kind of figured out what most of the stuff was. I remember something about the joy of creation that like spawned another game series. If I remember right, Markiplier played the joy of creation, which was the fan game based on this. And I remember that was really good. If that was the name of it, I think that was the name of it. And it was like a fantastic reimagining of the Five Nights at Freddy's world. And like awesome game mechanics, awesome scares, awesome story. They kind of took the story in a little bit different route, I think. But I think it worked out really well. If that's the name I'm thinking of, I think it's the joy of creation. One thing that's great about when you get to the later nights is that they usually go away from your door pretty quickly. It's usually like, okay, they close the door, and then a couple seconds later they're gone because they're moved around so quick. And I should keep a pretty good eye on Freddy, just because of got a rhythm, because of how active he is now, from now on. Usually I try to go into the standard, like, check left, then check right. It takes a little time to move with the camera, so it'd be better if I could do right, left, camera, left, right, camera, and then go back and forth like that, because when I come out of the camera, that's the first one available. But I usually mess up the pattern and end up checking one and then going back to the camera, which is dangerous. So maybe I should just go with what I know I can do and manage. Yep, already gone. Awesome. These later nights, when it gets harder, really just, you get into a rhythm of, all I know is left light, right light, where's Freddy? Left light, right light, where's Freddy? And then every once in a while you have to remember to check Foxy, because he will come out a little bit, even if you're checking the camera super often. But I'm super glad that I know that you don't have to check his camera. I think it's a good thing to do when they get to the door, is that just keep the door closed and spam their light for a second until they leave, because they're, like I said, they're moving around so much in this night and further on. So they're wasting power there, you just need to get them out of the way. I think they'll move away quick enough that you're not gonna risk, like, if Bonnie's there, I'm not gonna risk Chica coming to the door so quickly in a way that will get me killed. But it's good to get him away, Bonnie away, or vice versa. Doing pretty well. 4 a.m. and Foxy hasn't moved out too much. I've only seen Bonnie once or twice. And Freddy hasn't even moved yet. I think I'm keeping really good watch over this now. 5 a.m. already? Okay. We're doing better than necessary on power. But I'm ready for them to come to my doors for a little bit longer than they need to. Oh, there you go. There you go. And I know Chica's in the kitchen. Okay, you're staying there, so I gotta check these guys. Alright. Whatever, you're there now. This is what I had extra power for. This is what I'm playing for. Here you go. Nope, that wasn't you. Alright then. And you're there. Fun. Fun times at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Come on, someone walked. I swear I just heard somebody walk. But you're both still here. Fuck. Okay, that was somebody. That was somebody. You. I have to wait for a second. There's nothing else I can do. If I use any other power, I'm out of power. I just have to hope for the best now. And this is where I wasn't sure. Alright. That one was where I wasn't sure if I should stay still, like he said in like the second night or something, second or third night. The phone guy. He was like, hey, baby, play dead if they catch you. So maybe they'll think, you know, nothing's a problem here. But then he was like, maybe not. It's best just not get caught. Man, 120 bucks. Alright, 1 star. Well, I mean, let's keep going. 6th night. Let's see how far we can get into it. Can't be too much harder than the 5th night. The thing is, like, scaled up linearly. Do some of this for the beginning. Let them get out. Get moving. I wonder what the difficulties are for the 6th night. I know I've looked this up before. You can find people who have, like, I don't know how, figured out what numbers they're all at, as if it's all a 7th night custom night. So you can, like, recreate the nights in 7th night. So I wonder what they're at here compared to, like, 420 mode. Which I'm gonna be doing probably next episode, because I don't think I'll be able to have time for this. Unless I beat this first try. The next episode will just be however many attempts it takes to get it done. I should try with the 7th night, seeing if that, if there's any codes you can do, like make, was it like 1987, and that'll get you something special. Like that'll get you going Freddy jump scare if you do specifically 1987. Come on, go away. Oh, you guys move quicker. I don't like this. Please go away. This is so much power. Whenever I check the light, I'm using 4 power. Or the camera. There we go. You're gone. Still there. Which isn't cool. Go away. Wait, wasn't I supposed to get a call? Wait, no, he's dead. Why would he get a call? It's Final Fantasy 2 when you get caught in the 6th night. Like, hey, what are you doing here? The place is closed. But he hasn't moved yet, so that's awesome. Bonnie and Chica staying on my doors like that wasn't cool. But I feel like if they really wanted to get me, they would just stay at the doors until my power's out. I don't know why they choose to go other places. Are they just dumb? Are they just stupid? Are they not sure of their purpose? Wait, is Freddy there? Okay. Sometimes if I flick it too fast, still in that stage area, I just don't see him that well. There we go. Awesome. Moving away quickly, like how it, just how I like it. Foxy's just about on the move. I haven't been on the camera enough. Or maybe just at this point, it's inevitable that he's gonna get out. Even if I'm really on top of it. Let's give it a few before we check him again. Just to not waste too much power. I think he won't run too fast before I check the camera for the hallway. Got you. Okay, let's check him now. Awesome. Wait, we were gonna do it anyway because the door's closed. Perfect. We're using a little bit more power than I would like. Because it's still 2 AM. Hopefully it switches soon. I mean, some of that stuff we couldn't really change. They were staying at my doors for a bit. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Thank you. That was too much time? Okay, I can't do that thing. I can't do that thing on this night. Well, I have to die. So I'm not gonna last 3 or more hours. I'm curious, I'm gonna look up what difficulties they're set to on this night. So, on night 6, Freddy is set to 4, Bonnie's set to 10, Chica at 12, and Foxy at 16. So, that's not terrible. I mean, compared to the 420 mode, it's nothing. Night 1, they're actually all set to 0, but they still move around a little bit. It's interesting. At 0, they still can actually, you know, get you. Because I think you can die on the first night. I think it's not impossible. It's just chance. Weird. For night 2, Freddy's still at 0, and Bonnie is at 3, Chica's at 1, and Foxy at 1. But for night 3, Freddy turns up to 1, and Bonnie turns down to 0. But Chica up to 5, and Foxy up to 2. Wonder why they chose to do it like that. Because they're trying to get you checking the other things, like give you a variety so you know everything you need to know the later nights. But why Bonnie at 0? Seems weird. I can't remember if the strategy for night 7 on the 420 mode was to check one light, then camera, and then the other light, then the camera, or to check both lights and then the camera. Because the problem with checking one light and then the camera is that if someone's at the other light that you didn't check, then you're kind of screwed, I think, unless there's a little bit more of a time, like a grace period, then I think. already. But for right now, I want to keep my eye on both of them. But I guess later on I would need to spend more time on the camera checking out these guys, because otherwise I'm not going to win. Because you need to spend time on them. Go away. Go away. Go away. Please. Alright, still at bay. Awesome. Nice and spicy. She's in the kitchen, so I don't even have to worry about that for a second. This fucker's staying here. Like a little doofy. Come on, man. I thought they'd be moving around quicker by now. Usually they are. There we go. Where's that footstep? I don't like when I hear a footstep and I don't know where it's coming from. Which I guess plays into my, like, overall fear with horror games that I've said many times on this already. But I guess I'll say it again. Somebody new might be watching this. If I hear a footstep in any game, I guess in any context, even if in real life, if I hear a footstep and I don't know where it's coming from, it's scary to me. Especially if they're fast and they seem like they're approaching. Fast footsteps approaching, but I don't know what direction they're coming from. I don't know exactly how far they are very scary to me because something knows where you are and you don't know where it is. And that's a bad situation to be in most horror games. Nice, moved away quickly. You came back too quick. And you went away. Lovely. Yeah, hopefully we're tuned to 2 AM right now because we're using a bit of power. Like I said before, there's not much I can do about that. Just kind of how it's played out. 2 AM. Not bad. We're a little bit past the ideal. But I think in the end, if we, keep these guys away, we'll be alright. Oh, I think for the 7th night, the rule with checking Foxy is only do it when Chica's at your door and you have the door closed. Because otherwise you'd be wasting power closing it, making sure Freddy doesn't come in. So whenever Chica's at your door and you have it closed, that's the time you need to check it so that you're safe from Freddy coming in, because he's going to be at the corner no matter what. Because you would need to close the door to check the camera for anything other than Freddy. Because if you check the camera and you're not looking at the corner that Freddy's in, then that's dangerous. He's gonna get in that moment. You need to always have an eye on Freddy, whether that means in here where he can't get in, or you're looking at this corner specifically. Okay, we're 4%. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Was a terrible idea. Terrible idea. We're 4% power, like 4% behind on power. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. Gone. Thank you. But I think it's gonna be fine if we run out of power and let Freddy do his little thing. That'll take a couple seconds. And we just need to not get Foxy. If we can keep Foxy there, then I'm gonna be a happy little boy. I think that feels familiar, doing one light check. That feels familiar from doing night 7 with the 420 mode, so maybe I should be doing that. Not worry as much on the lights because this is quick enough. I don't know why I'm switching up my strategy mid-game when what I had was working for me. But hopefully it'll work out in the end. Maybe. Foxy check, he's still there. It's not great. I would like for him to be one step further in. That's okay though, I guess. Got you. Yeah. It seems to be working out right. The check one. Nice. Check one light at a time. Shit. I'll give it a couple seconds and then I'm gonna... Yeah, just do that. God damn it. What do I do? I don't got much time to think about it. Put that door open, but keep that one closed. Because that's him. That's him. That's as much time as I can make. Wow, you got here quick. Oh my god. Yeah, just don't sing any song. Like, one little line and then get in here. Come on, get in here. Do it. Just do it. I'm not gonna win this one. That had to be close though. I can't remember how long each hour is. Maybe I'll be able to time it for myself. Luke, do a little timer for yourself and then put up how many seconds I still had left in the night. Okay, I'll try this strategy now. I'll try the one light and then check the camera. So that'll keep Foxy and Freddy at bay a little more. I don't think I need to pay as much attention as I was to the lights. It's scary though because I keep hearing footsteps and I don't know if they're getting to my door and I'm checking the wrong light. I think for night 7 it was a thing where you spam the light until they're gone if they're at your door because you just need them gone as soon as possible. It's not worth it to checking around at other things. You just need them gone, otherwise you're going to die. So when we get there, I'll try that strategy. But for now, because Foxy and Chica are still set pretty... Because Bonnie and Chica are still set pretty low, I won't give them that amount of attention. True? Pikachu? Easy. I mean, not great. Man, why is Foxy already out? I've been looking at him. I've been doing good, I thought. I mean, I think we can take one hit from Foxy, so if this is the one, I just need to not let it happen again. Man, okay. He went. I'll let it happen. I was doing Dilly Dum Dums. That's interesting. He did it right when he went back. So maybe that's just a cue that he is still there. Nothing to oh! He went all the way in. I thought once he came out once, he was perpetually in that peeking mode. That, like, first opened the curtains. But I guess not. Dilly Dum Dum is only when he's fully in the curtains. I think that's what it is. If so, that's super nice, and I'm glad he's there. Because that means he won't do it again, probably, if I keep a good eye on him now. I haven't had Bonnie and Chica be at my door too much this game, so I think this one's going pretty well. I didn't check to see what power we were at when we switched over any of the hours, so I don't know how well we're doing. But we can't be doing too bad. 41% at 3 a.m. I wonder if there's ever a point where Foxy just stops. If he just completely stops moving. So he's not peeking out right now. That's pretty nice. I wonder if when you shine the light at them while they're at your door, if that actually helps or anything? If that helps them go away quicker? Or if that makes them stay longer? I don't know. Never thought of that before. I always thought it was just for you to see them. But I have no clue if there's actually a mechanic to they stay longer or they go away quicker if you do one or the other. So maybe it's better just to leave them until you hear the footstep of them walking away, and then you check. But there was no footstep that time, so it's not reliable. There's not a footstep every time they move, just sometimes. I think we were doing okay for power when it switched over to 4 a.m. We had, I think, 30%. So 15% per next hour, that's not bad. We're gonna lose power, I think, at the end. But as long as Freddy isn't an asshole and does what he did last night, then I think we'll be good. More Diddly Dum Dums from Foxy. He's still there. That's very comforting to know that he's not moving at all. He's not even peeking out. 5 a.m. Okay, 14% for 5 a.m. That's not too bad. It's not great, but for the 6th night, I think that's doing pretty well. And if they don't come to my doors for too long, I think I might even be able to make it before power goes out. Got you. I think there is something to flicking one light and then changing the camera and then the other one about how, like, it doesn't, maybe it doesn't register as them getting in your room because you're just in the camera so quick. If I took any longer, maybe it'd be a problem. But I heard that footstep before I went into the camera. Okay, we're there. I think we'll leave that one open and then we'll wait the rest of it out. I heard that footstep before I went to the camera, and that was the footstep of Bonnie coming up to my door, and he didn't get in while I was in the camera, so maybe that quick flip doesn't register as enough of a time for them to get in. That's what I was always worried about before. Alright, let's move over so we can at least look at him. Yeah, we probably got like 10-15 seconds left, maybe a little bit longer. It's taking longer. I think we got this one. It's taking a good amount of time. If he plays a long song, then we'll... Perfect. 2 stars. We got 2 stars now. 2 out of 3. Alright, that didn't take too long. That was pretty good. Once I started employing the strategies that I remembered from last time I did this is working out really well. I think the next episode of 420 mode, I think it's gonna go alright. I'm gonna take a few attempts. We might not get it right away, but I think we got it. Also, is that a 50-cent bonus? Usually over time, you get paid more per hour for that. I got paid less. On how much does he get paid per hour? This guy gets paid $4 an hour. In what year is this? I don't remember what year this one is set in. So maybe that's not too bad, I guess. Like, for us now, that sounds terrible, but I don't know how long ago this was. And how much overtime was that? I need to see how much overtime that was. Okay, so that was 8.3 cents per hour for the overtime. Which, I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever, we did it. And now we have custom night. So in the next episode, I'm going to be setting these all the way up, and we're going to see how it goes.